Let's see. I think it's working. Yes, it's working. I'm excited. All right, let's get into it. So this will be available for replay on YouTube at Christy. Oh, is it the right place? I think it might be the wrong place. Dang it. I don't want it. That's why it gave me access. I don't want it to be here. Yes, it is not supposed to be here. Dang it. That's why it gave me access. How do I change that? Y'all, I don't want it live here. All right, I'll leave. Oh no, it's in the right place. It's the right place. Okay, I'm excited. Okay. All right, good morning. Afternoon if you're watching this replay, evening if you're watching this replay. I am going to talk about about 4 different things today. And so it will be on inventory management. Because of the time of the year that we're in, we are in a time that is for retail starts to slow down. All right. So don't be surprised if you're going live on social media, if you're going live on, if you're posting things, however you normally put your accessories in front of customers, if the numbers aren't there, because most people, you'll get last minute shoppers, but because we ship things, if you're a shipper, they know that the time has cut off for you to be able to ship it and it to get to them by Christmas. So if they're buying these for gifts, that time has passed. Now, are people still going to be buying things for themselves? Yes, because they don't have their New Year's outfit ready. So you still should put things in front of them. So this is a great time. If you find yourself in a position at this time of year, before we head into the new year, that your sales are not where you want them to be, it's normal. It's okay. Here's some things you can do. I'm talking about 4 things we can do in this season, this time. All right. If you're watching this with me right now, you can drop these in the comments. You can drop this on the chat. If you're inside of my personal Zoom right now, drop it in the chat and I will, when I stop doing the share recording on YouTube, I will answer those questions. I might answer some of them while I'm live as well. So the first, I'm gonna talk about inventory management. All right, drop that in the comments. Right now is a great time to manage your inventory. And I'll talk about what that could look like for inventory management. Also, it's a great time to find vending events. What they say, the early bird gets the worm. It is the end of winter time, or we're in winter time, but it's the end of the year. Spring vending events are posted. So also you can go look at spring vending events that you may have wanted last year and didn't get. And now you can find out who the person is that's in charge of it and go ahead and lock in your spot, or find out when they're going to release the time to sign up. All right. These are all things that you can put in place right now. So I'll go to more in depth about that. Finding vending, inventory management, thanking your customers, how to plan your thanks to your customers, because they are the ones who got you to your goals or got you your inventory or product in front of people. And then last but not least, going into past trainings at this time that align to your next year goals. All right. There are a plethora of trainings from me that are available that cover literally every topic. Now, only advice, well, I'll go into that. So those are the 4 things I'm talking about on this Zoom Saturday class in session is inventory management, finding and vending events, thanking customers, and past trainings that align to your goals. All right, you ready? Let's get into it. So first one is inventory management. So because I've been in this business 12 years, and I've seen people in the busiest retail season we have, which is in the spring season is a nice big season because our inventory changes and people's wardrobes are changing and they want to update their wardrobe with what the colors are in style at the moment. But the real big retail season is always during fall when the colors change. People are putting on more clothes. They wear layers, and so they want layered jewelry as well. Also, the holidays. So holiday shopping. Now, the thing about holiday shopping is we all know, even though you aren't on your list when you're shopping for others, what do we also pick up? Things for ourselves. So we end up buying our product, accessories, our customers do for themselves as well. 2 earrings for their niece, 3 for themselves, right? Well, in that busy season, that's when people are like, oh, let me update my inventory. That is not the time to do it, okay? The time to do it is now. So what does update inventory include, could include? It includes your management system. So we have a Premier app that is provided by our franchise, which is Paparazzi Accessories. That Premier app, many of us have been using other apps, and we're switching to Premier app because it's a one-time $8 fee to use it forever. And it's great inventory management. I'm in a 90-day boot camp that starts in January, and people are asking, how do you make, when you're giving away free accessories, how do you keep track of your free accessories? And like everybody in the comments was like, Premier app, Premier app, Premier app, Premier app, right? So that's another benefit to the Premier app. Well, if you're not on the Premier app, now during the downtime where you're laying around the house stuffed from Christmas food, while you're laying around the house, that time period between Christmas and New Year's that you may be off of work or you're going to work, but nobody's really working during that time period, a great time to transfer your accessories over from the old app to the new app. So for me, I am doing that. I'm going through my inventory. I always do a thank you to my customers and do a free accessory live. Well, it's a great time to update my inventory. So things that I want to give away for free that I'm not carrying into the new year, I can update that inventory now. Also, you're thinking about your next year goals. Your next year goals may be to increase your live sales. Right now, you're watching this 2025. I don't know if you've heard, but Big Lots closing their doors. Have y'all heard that? I was literally in Big Lots yesterday. What did I buy in Big Lots? I was in Big Lots and I bought, because I was doing a leadership dinner. I did a dinner and treated my leadership team. And where did I go? Oh, I went to go buy some forks and I ended up buying them a gift, which was some air fresheners for their vehicles, right? It's closing down. Now, most of us have already heard that Party City is gone, okay? We've heard that Party City is closing down. And they literally didn't give their employees any heads up. Like the CEO met with the top people and was like, we're not giving you severance package. Like, we're closing doors, go find something else. The reason this is happening, based on all the things that I've seen and read, is because social selling is supposed to soar in 2025 in America. It's already been a big thing in Asia. So during this downtime, when we're talking about inventory management, if you want to go search something, go search and see how people in Asia have been making millions of dollars, my good people, on social selling, okay? Millions of dollars. So I was talking to one of my leaders and she said that she was wondering why the lady had 50 cameras when she was going live doing social selling. So think about this. If you're going live right now on one platform, this might be a good time to search. This is going off tangent for the inventory management, but I tend to do that. Search other places on social media that we can sell our product. And then if you do that, how many cameras do you need to be able to sell your product? And during this downtime, having the number of, like right now, I'm live in 2 places, actually 3, okay? And the reason I'm live and how I'm able to be live in 3 is right here is Facebook. I'm live on Facebook on my cell phone. Right here, I'm live on Zoom and on YouTube. I'm live in 3 places. Could I do that in social selling? Absolutely. But I have one camera. I didn't use my laptop camera here. I have one camera that I use for the YouTube. I don't use my laptop camera. Okay, I don't use my laptop camera. I bought another camera because it looks better. The camera view is better on here. Okay, so that's something to consider. How does it go to your inventory management? Excuse me, let me drink my tea. This is important because if you decide, like for me, if I say, you know what, I'm going to, in the new year, go live on YouTube and Zoom and Facebook and TikTok at the same time, then, and let's say I do it from here, then my inventory management, how do I need to have my inventory set up so that it's easy for me to take out inventory? Let's say my goal is to go do it 3 times a day. I'm going to do it in the morning time because I'm back in the work. I got a job, y'all. So I'm in a career job. I'm a college instructor. And so I will be doing flash sales before I go to work. How does my inventory need to be set up so that I can easily come out here and do a flash sale before work? How does my inventory need to be set up so that I can easily do a lunchtime live while I'm at my job? How can my inventory be set up so that when I come home from work, do what I need to do with my children. And as soon as I put them to bed, I can come and do a quick sale in the evening time, if that's my goal. How does my inventory need to be set up so that I can accomplish that? If that's making sense to you, drop a number 1 in the comments. I want to make sure you guys, this is making sense to you, that you need to match your goals up with how your inventory is managed. Many times I see consultants are not able to increase their sales because they have these lofty goals, but they haven't taken time to manage their inventory in a way that these goals can be reached. And they get frustrated and burnt out and say, I can't do this. This won't happen, because at the end of the night, all their product is everywhere at the end of the live. And you're going live on 3 different places. Then you have to ask yourself, okay, for an example, you might decide that this year, in order for me to go live on all of these places, I need to do my lives based on colors or based on themes. Well, it'd be easy if I do it based on colors that I'm pulling out. My inventory is put away, is stored based on colors. So when I do a live, it's easy for me to pull colors out. Or you might say, well, I won't just do it on colors. I'll do it based on matching up sets. So one thing that I've done to match up my sets, and what I can show this to those who are in my private Facebook group, how I've taken out one of every accessory and I've opened it, and it is on a metal bar. I have them hanging on a metal bar in colors. So I'm looking at my wall right now, and I have my new arrivals, brand new jewelry goes at the very front of this bar. Then it's my copper. It's not color coordinated. It's just based on when I pulled it out and did the inventory. But that could be something I work on at this time period, this downtime, if having it in order based alphabetically. So I would have my B black, brown, copper, and green, maybe the order of it when I think about B, C, G, okay? Well, I have it on my bar, my metal bar that I got from Lowe's, hanging up there because I went and bought clear, sticky retail things that go on the back so they can hang. And I have all my copper together. So I have all the copper earrings, rings. Well, I don't have rings up there. Earrings, necklaces, and bracelets up there. Then I have my purple. I have all my blue. It makes it easy for me, even while I'm live, to just take out sets. Before my live, I can literally just go to a board and be like, this matches, this matches, this matches. I can physically see every single item that I have. Now, once I get down to one, it no longer is on my board. It comes off my board and it goes in a bin. And I have bins of, and they're by color. So all the silvers that I only have one left of going. So it's easy for me to do a live that is just a one and done live, or take those out and lay those on the floor. I'm not on the floor, but on a table, and do a flash sale for a one and done flash sale. But this matches how my jewelry is set up, matches how my goals are set up. All right, I'm not gonna stay there. If there's any other things, because I know plenty of you have other things like, oh, I need to do this for my inventory management, or I need to do that. Drop those and help somebody else. Put in the comments right now whatever crossed your mind about, this is how I'm gonna manage my inventory during this downtime. Drop it in the comments so that you can help others like, ooh, I need to do that. They can have some aha moments. Second thing, how to find vending. Now I'm about to do this on my laptop, but I will walk you through it. Those who are with me on Facebook right now, you won't be able to see me do this, but I can tell you. So what I will do when I'm looking for vending events, lots of different ways of doing it. If you have another way, please share in the comments the way that you do vending events, okay? Or you find vending events. The way that I find vending events, I go to Eventbrite and I type in my target market. Now, I love women who are going to religious events, all right? So Baptists, that's my target market. They love what I buy. They buy multiples of it. And so where are they at? Some of the places they are at are comedy shows for Christians. Love those. They're laid back, they're a little more comfortable, they're not tense, they're there to have the laugh, and laughing people spend money. Happy people spend money, right? So I like religious events that are like comedy shows, all right? So Christian comedy shows, I'll look for. Empowerment events for women, I look for those. And I don't want to travel far. I will, but if you're looking for ways to get vending events that you're not gonna, now this is reimbursed, all right? You not reimbursed, but you keep track of your mileage, and that is something you use for your write-offs. But this is going into other levels. So let me stay basic level of finding event events. So I'm gonna go on eventbrite.com right now, and it's multi-level, meaning I go to Eventbrite, and on Eventbrite, I can't contact the vendor. But what I can do, because most people who post, most companies and event planners who post things on Eventbrite also have a Facebook event. All right. Or they're also posting other places. So what I do is I find the name of the event on Eventbrite, and then I go Google the name of the event or Google the who's ever throwing the party. And there's usually a Facebook event. I can reach out to them on Facebook. So then I reach out to them on Facebook and say whether they're off. I actually prefer places that are not offering vendors. So let's say it's a comedy show for Christians and they don't have anything on their Eventbrite about vending. Perfect. I reach out to them and I ask them, can I be a vendor? I would like to be a vendor. And what I offer them is 10% of my sales. The reason I offer 10% of my sales is because then they typically push me, meaning shout me out at the event, because they know my sales, the higher they go, the more they're going to make. That's where I start, 10% of my sales. Because in our business as a paparazzi accessories and consultant, the event planner is basically a host. And everybody who hosts a party for us, like a host on social media, a host on an in-person home party, gets 10% of our sales in jewelry. I'm willing to give them 10% of my sales in money. Same difference, okay? They may be like, oh, no, but then I offer, $50. And then I will ask them how long have you been doing this? How often do you do this? How many people in previous, not how many you think are going to be in attendance, but previously, how many attendees have you had? And that will determine if they say, oh, it's $250 to be a vendor, then I need to know how many people are going to be there. If you're going to have 100 people, me paying $250 is not a good use because our price point is $5. How many $5 pieces would I have to sell just to break even? What is it possible for me to sell that many when there's only 100 people there? Probably not. But it's also based on your goal for vending. There are different goals you can have for vending. So sometimes your goal can be, I'm going to vend and I want to make my money back plus, but my goal is to get 20 new strong contacts that I can follow with other events. So if I've left this event and this is how your event keeps giving you money from that point on, it's like a funnel. How your vending event become a funnel. Now, I'm not going to go deep into that. We're just going to talk about finding vending events. And then a whole nother Zoom, we'll talk about building a funnel at those vending events. Although this is now 2024, 2025. I'll say this again, based on all things that I found. So I am saying this to say, go research. This is your Google search. This is your ask ChatGPT, ask artificial intelligence, ask AI. What is the forecast for social selling in 2025? And then whatever information they give you, then you ask and you find out, you do research on how can you, as a paparazzi accessories independent consultant of $5 accessories that makes 45% profit off of each piece, capitalize on the direction that social selling is going in the new year. Now, this will be posted on YouTube, so you can go ahead and record, rewind that back, take that verbiage and put it in ChatGPT, take that verbiage and put it in in Google, so you can find that. Also, YouTube is going to be an amazing place to find out the forecast for social selling of retail products in 2025. Downtime, this time period is a time you do that kind of research, and we focus on growing our skill set. So our skill set is ready for the revenue in the next year. Ooh, that's bars. Our skill set is ready for the revenue. That's T right there. Ooh, that was good. Our skill set is ready for the revenue. That's literally going to be the difference between those whose revenue increases and doesn't, is because we've taken the time to grow our skill set. What does that skill set include? That skill set could mean you understand how to do what I just said I've done right now. I have 3 places I'm live at one time. because my time is going to be limited. I haven't worked for anybody else in 6 years. Now I'm about to go get a job doing what I love to do, which is be an instructor, which is teach, right? And that means my time, I have to be very strategic about how my time goes for my team, how my time goes for my sales. And the way to do that is going into being strategic about my skill set, meaning, like, example today, I was going live on Facebook and I was going live on, I think it was just Facebook. And then I have so many training videos. But the problem, the reason I uploaded YouTube, because I got to download them from Facebook. It takes time. Then I got to upload them onto YouTube. Then I got to edit the YouTube. And I was like, there has to be a better way. You know what the better way is? I go live on YouTube and do the training at real time. And when I'm done and I press end, it's already posted. So in 2025, everything I do when it's time for trainings will be done live on YouTube, so that it's already there. And I don't have to worry about going back. I have 4 years of videos that are not on YouTube because I haven't taken time and haven't paid anybody to upload it for me. Work smarter, not harder. Grow your skill set so your revenue can grow. All right. So finding mini events. Let me pull this up really quick and see if I can do an example of it. I think I can still do a screen share while I'm doing all this. I'm learning as I go. All right, let's go over here. I think that's where is it? That's home. Where's it? Oh, there I am. Perfect. All right. And oh, I should pull this up first. Eventbrite. And I'm signing as me. All right, so let me go back over here and do screen share. And I did, for those of you who are live with me right now on YouTube, I put the link for the Zoom in there. So you can, if you want to see the screen share of what I'm doing, you can sign in and see that. Now I gotta figure out how to get back to my YouTube. Oh, here it is, broadcast. Nope, not that one. This one. Nope, not that one. Oh, it's over here in the corner. All right, here we go. Share screen. And I think it's over here. Share and Eventbrite. All right, so I'm gonna stick with Georgia. Do I want to go more closer in Georgia? So I'm going to search events and I'm going to search, I can just do vending. All right, vendors in Georgia. So I'm just going to search vendors in Georgia. I start there. All right. You may find that there could already, if you go to do vendors in your area, and I want to go closer than Georgia. Oh, wait a minute. Vendors in Georgia. So I'm just going to search vendors in Georgia. I start there. All right. You may find that there could already, if you go to do vendors in your area, and I want to go closer than Georgia. Oh, wait a minute. Vendors in Georgia. So I'm just going to search vendors. Oh, okay. Perfect. I was hearing myself. All right. There we go. Let's go back over here to Eventbrite. And I don't want Georgia. I want to put in, let me see if I can put in my zip code. Oops. I want to start close to home, baby. Oh, use my current location. That works too. Allow while I'm visiting the site. So it's going to use my location. It's going to, I'm searching for vendor. And I'll start there. That's the easiest way. Now, I will say going the easy way means you might run into where all the events are booked by other consultants when you do the easy way. So let me go down here, and it's an online February live stream, 3-day. I don't want to live stream. Wanted vendors, travel agents, event planners, experts, educators. Saturday, January 18th is promoted. Let me click on it and see the details of this. 156 events hosted. We need the following. We want to work with businesses who can develop corporate. Oh, okay, that's not it. And then you set yourself a timer and you figure out how much time you're going to spend looking for events. Now, like I said, I don't like something new expo vendor, first annual vendor games, vendor showcase, night market vendor sign up, vendor spaces. And all right, now I'm gonna do Christian comedy show. Christian comedy show, Friday, January 10th at Lutheran Theological Seminary, Ben Boom Room. All right, let me click on that. Look at that. It works every time. All right, and there isn't a, vendor registration, $50. So I need to reach out to the organizer. It says contact the organizer. And I can check out the event page. So what I'm gonna do is copy this information, PBSC Eastern Region. So I'm gonna Google that, or I'll go on Facebook and type that in. Christian comedy show, PBSC Eastern. PBSC Eastern Christian comedy show. If they've advertised, I'm on my business page. I need to be on my personal page to search this. Yeah, it's not gonna show up. My business page search. Let me go to my personal page and search this. And this allow me, when I find their event, I can send them a personal message. But I used to be a headhunter and a recruiter, so I'm used to finding people. Christian Comedy Zone. All right, so I can keep looking that way. Other ways, like I really like is Eventbrite, women's empowerment. Women empowerment. All right, and finding events for women empowerment. And then go reach out to the Unlock Your Confidence from Self-Doubt to Unstoppable Success. And it says those tickets are going fast. All right. Finding Confidence in 2025, the relaunch. Success with Ease for Women, the total, like, because of the time of the year, Force of Life, Fayetteville Women, the Whole Woman Empowerment Conference, Friday, July 11th. This is December of the previous year. They already have an event posted for Friday, July 11th. So I could click on that. They might already have a vendor option here. Let's see if they have a vendor option on their tickets. They have the agenda about the event. They got t-shirts posted. Oh, ticket price, get tickets. Let's see. Conference 2-day ticket, $70 team ticket, donations, add-ons, t-shirt. Nope, they do not have a vending event. So I would go look this up on Google it or on Facebook and see if I can find the person who's doing this and contact them and reach out to get their information. So that is inventory management and finding vending events just using Eventbrite. All right, you can literally Google your zip code and women's empowerment, women's brunches, women's, because that's our target market, right? So anything that your ideal customer would be attending, you can Google that, reach out to them, and score yourself vending events for the springtime or even summer. This one's in the summertime and it's December, okay? Next one, thank you. Doing this down the time between the new year, between Christmas and the new year, it's time to thank your customers. So let me do a stop share right here. What does this look like? This looks like going to your customers and their emails. Now, some of us already have emails that we send out via MailChimp is a program you use, via Constant Contact is a program you might use. You can also just use your regular email. Just make sure you're blind carbon copy, because I love when people accidentally send me their entire email list and they're email list matches my target market, I just have 100 to 300 new emails that I can use. Well, I don't want to give my customers all my customers' email addresses. And so I will BCC. So you can use your regular email, BCC, and send a message thanking your customers. I actually did one yesterday in a reel where I thank my customers, and I put in ChatGPT. I used AI. This is coming from my heart. It's how I felt, but I put what I wanted to say in ChatGPT, and it worded it amazingly. And I just gave a thank you to my customers in a reel on yesterday. So this is a time to schedule your email. So, do you want to be at home on Christmas morning, sending out emails to your customers and sending out emails on New Year's? No, but now's the time where you schedule those emails, a regular Gmail account. And this is a Google thing you can do. Google how to schedule emails in my regular Gmail account. Now I know Gmail, but I'm sure Yahoo, Hotmail, and everything else that everybody uses has the same way to do it. Google it, ChatGPT it, AI it, and have them give you directions on how you can schedule your emails. And send a thank you to your customer. It goes a long way. Take a picture of yourself. Like, my customers know from my Tuesday teas that this is my background. So I probably will do this morning when I get off of this live, is take a picture of me sitting right here. I may put on a Christmas hat for my Christmas email. All right. So looking like I am, but throwing on a Christmas hat to give the Christmas vibes. And then I'll come out and I can literally just change this jacket because this is a bodysuit. So I can change this jacket and put on a different jacket and change my glasses and take off my glasses and put on some darker glasses, darker rim glasses, take a picture and send a Happy New Year's. I could even give a little, thing, maybe even attach a little video or attach a reel or a link to a reel in my email. But now is the time to schedule those. So your Christmas and New Year's emails go out to your customers on Christmas and New Year's. Now, if you don't erase your emails, somebody drop a number 1 in the chat. If you don't erase if you have thousands of, if you know for sure you have emails from this time last year in your email, or this time 5 years ago in your email. If you need some guidance or examples of emails to send out during Christmas and New Year's, go go search your emails for New Year's and Christmas thank you messages and see what retailers sent you as a thank you. I have a guy, he's a mortgage lender. All right. So we got approved for a house and we were going to buy a home. It's maybe been 2 years ago now. And so my mortgage lender, every holiday, he sends me an email. Christmas, New Year's, Memorial Day, you name a holiday. I don't think he sends me one for Halloween, but you name a big holiday, Valentine's Day, I get an email from him. Guess whose email I use for guidance when it's time for me to create it? They're perfect. And he's staying in my, I know him. And whenever we go buy a house, I'll probably be like, my realtor, you still working with this lender? Because this is what I want to use. I feel like I know him. He takes the time to create that. And I know how business works. Do I think he's at home that day sending it out, personalized to me? No. His email list probably has thousands of people and he's sending it out to everybody. But I know the effort and the time, and I appreciate it because I'm a business owner. And so do I know any other mortgage lenders right now? No, nobody else is messaging me. I know he's still employed. I know he's still doing that job. I know he's probably has only gotten better because he's still doing it. I know my assumption, so these are good assumptions that people make when you stay in front of them. So this is the time to schedule those emails. Can you also, at this downtime in the retail season, schedule your emails for February, Valentine's Day? Yes. What other holiday we got? St. Patrick's Day. Can you schedule it to go out? Yes. Can you schedule, say for example, on St. Patrick's Day, it's green. And actually St. Patrick's Day be too late, but you should start sending the emails out maybe 15 to 30 days before St. Patrick's Day. All right. So that they'll start buying our product and have it in time for St. Patty's Day. All right. Now, the last thing, trainings. Now is the time to go watch past trainings that align with your next year's goals. So somebody drop in the comments right now, what's one? You don't have to tell me all of them, but what is one of your next year goals? Of course, mine is to increase my sales. Well, what videos can I go watch, past training or new training, that will help me increase my sales? Now, the good thing about past trainings is they're going to give you some ideas, but because the landscape for sales is changing for social media sales, it's a great, people who are experts in this industry have put out videos of what to expect in 2025. Gary Vee is a person that I'm going to go look and see what he forecasts for 2025, because he's forecasting of what's going to happen in the new year comes true. All right, so I'm going to see what is he saying. Now, I do know already he's saying that social media selling is about to skyrocket in 2025. I can believe that's true because Party City. So if you're a person who sells a product for Party City products, then now you should be, I'm sure all the people who sell products that Party City used to sell have a campaigns going out now that lets their customers know, don't worry, we got you. If all the things that Big Lots, like what are the things that people I was in Big Lots. There were people in Big Lots with me, like literally 2 days ago. So when I think about, and I picture the people who were in there and what kind of things they were buying, Big Lots always has at this time, Steven, those gift packages, like hot chocolate, where it has the cup, the hot chocolate, might be a warm pair of socks in one package. Like people won't have that for Big Lots. So how do I touch those customers if I provide that product? So think about the product that we provide and how can you touch those customers and where can you go get training on how to become better at that? I saw a consultant post, her goal is to add 3 new consultants. There are plenty of videos in our Facebook group of ways that I've talked about adding new consultants, which is starting with your list and how you're going to reach out and share the opportunity with your list. For me, I looked at how many, I haven't looked at how many people I offered the business to, but I have looked at how many people said yes. And out of the people who said yes, how many kept working their business? And that's now my number. So let's just say 20 people said yes to me in 2024. But out of the 20 that said yes to me, only 2 worked. So what's my number? If I want 2 to work their business and grow it, I need to at least add 20. Well, then let's just say I go look at my numbers and I offered it to 200 people to get 20 to say yes, and that added 2 people. So let me write that down. Offered 200. This is what my numbers look like when I go review the last year. So I offered the business to 200, 20 said yes, and 2 actually worked it and are still working it. So let's just say I want 20 to actually work their business. That'd be times 10. That means I need 200 to say yes. That means I need to offer it to 2,000 people. So my thought is, how can I offer it? Do I physically have time to talk to 2,000 people on social media to offer them the opportunity? Probably not. What is that? Roughly, that would be offering it to 200 people a month. And that would be how many people a week? 50 people a week. That would mean I need to offer to 10 people a day. That's how I work with my numbers, okay? So if I want 20 new people, let's just say I want 20 new people in a month, then I need to offer it to 2,000 people in 1 month. And to offer to 2,000 people in 1 month, that would be 500 people in a week. And that would be 100 people every day I need to offer it to. Can this be done? Yes. Can it be done on my schedule? Yes. Will I be able to do it without spending money? No. Not with my commitments. Not with my husband commitments and my track star daughter, high schooler commitment, not with my 4-year-old who'll be 5 next year commitments, not with the team that I lead commitments. I can't physically and live the life balance that I want to live, do that, offering it to 100 people a day. But I could run ads. I could create a funnel that brings 100 people in a day. And maybe I have to do the numbers. Maybe 10 say yes and 5 actually work it. I could do that. So that, what would I do in this time period right now? During this downtime, I would create the product, the service, the emails, what else would need to be created? The reels. I would create all that stuff during this time period so that it can go out and get 100 people in my funnel on day one. All right. So and that all came up because somebody said they want 3 consultants on my team. So they watch the video, they make their list, they reach out and offer it. This is a great time of year, come the beginning of the year, or now you get in people's ears now to offer them, because people are looking for something different in 2025. And this could be the difference that they're looking for, but you only know if you make your list and offer it to them. My list includes my 7,000 plus followers on my business page. I could reach out to them one-on-one, but I think I might set up an automation. Your Facebook business page has automation. So an automation, which in our private Facebook group, one of our consultants did a training on how to set up automations. Is automations something where we said, watch past trainings that align to your next goal, next year's goal? Is setting up automations on your Facebook business page something you need to do to hit one of your goals? Then that's a video we go watch. That was literally done a couple days ago from the time of this recording. And that's what we have in our Facebook group to offer you. All right. That is a lot of information I gave you, but the beautiful thing is this is available on YouTube for you to go watch at Christy Cuter Than Most Accessories. Let me go make sure that's what it's called. Where is it at? I have so many pages open on this laptop, y'all. Yep, Christy CTM stands for Cuter Than Most Accessories. So Christy CTM Accessories. Now, if you grab anything amazing, multiple tips from this live, make sure you subscribe to Christy at Cuter Than Most Accessories, where my class and session Saturdays are posted and will be for all of this year. Also, the Tuesday Teas, which is a week-by-week breakdown. And I'm going to actually work on making that 90 days. So I'll just basically be doing it 90 days and then repeating it 90 days. So you'll get the 90-day how to grow your MLM direct sales business 4 times a year. All right. As always, thank you so much for allowing me to educate you and change your life $5 at a time and being part of my community. Love ya.